first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They go right back to Taylor. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Tackled there by Will Anderson. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Richardson escaping to his left. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 54 yards. You can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's in! Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. 118.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
118.
Now, Stroud. Get this complete right side to Otten. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down. 50-yard line.
Oh, 118. What's that?
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On play action. Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down for Houston.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The man, that's Collins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Stroud to throw. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame you. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
All right.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage as best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
18. Let's go.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Let's go. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Indy. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right.
On first down, it's Stroud.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It's 2nd and 8.
Second down throw for Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's good.
To throw is Stroud. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 7.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I
46-yard
back
line.
from Houston in a moment.
Ow, but tonight.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ow, but tonight.
Here's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On the return is Gould. Into space. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now for the point after. He gets it to go. And the pull tag on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Foul.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a flag. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
2J. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. It is 2nd and 6.
All right. 118. What's that? South. Tonight.
Back to throw. Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. It's over the middle and caught by down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's in! Go Mixon! Touchdown, Texans! What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Fairbury good on the point after. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer.
Texans 14.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The motion man here is Mitchell. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in, drop him before he can take that shot downfield. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Ready?
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready? Let go.
On play action, Richardson moving left. Now he takes off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble measure is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. He doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll come up to third and 3.
Here we go. 60 Vikings. Ready?
Now Richardson on the run to the right. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Let's get moving, I see. 68.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down and 9. In motion comes Pittman. To throw. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. I believe the coach was in there to retain possession, yes. Indianapolis will hold on to the football. So that'll bring up fourth down. That'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. He'll give this to Nixon, running right. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go play action with Stroud. That one underneath here to Nixon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Wow, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that?
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow. They don't shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 boxes.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll somehow turn this into an positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. From the 25, here's second and 9.
Let's get it.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Ready?
Here's third and 7.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They send the tight end in motion. From the gun on third down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And now it's fourth down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This will be a 41-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Colts add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. the play fake. Here's Stroud. Throw left side, finds Dell. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
118. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Under.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Throwing is Stroud. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
That's good for a Texans first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. Tony.
On play action, Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Downs goes in motion. On second down, Richardson completing this one to Downs. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. First and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Colts.
On the give, this is Taylor. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9.
Downs goes in motion.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Check, Bobcat, check. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack. And now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Stroud connects with Collins. And That's a first down for Houston.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Stroud to throw here on first down. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Houston. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Texans 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready?
On first down, they'll start with Hill.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
On the ready.
Downs goes in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now a give running left with Kelly. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a timeout, Houston, as their second. Talk things over before 3rd down. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. He is going to have a Colts first down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 33. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready? Viking 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Second and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Ready?
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Come on. Set. Ready?
They'll try the right side this time. And he'll be brought down there